What we're going to do, we're going to evaluate these properties, these expressions, and say what properties used in each step. Okay, this seems kind of annoying to do, but it really helps us make sure we know what properties are happening. So right here, from the first step to the second step, instead of writing 4 minus 3, I wrote 1, and that's just substitution. The reason being, I use the substitution property which says if two things are equal, I can just replace them. So 4 minus 3 is just 1. That's substitution. Then I did 7 times 1, and I got 7. You can see right there, I went from 7 times 1 to just 7. And that will be your multiplicative identity. And whenever you're doing an identity, if you just put ID, that's how you can abbreviate. You can just say mult ID. The multiplicative identity says any number times 1 is just itself. And then I go from 5 times 1/5 to 1. And right there, there's the multiplicative inverse. And again, you can kind of abbreviate. Because any number, 5 over 1, times its reciprocal, 1 over 5, is going to be 1. Just using these properties. And then 7 minus 1 is 6. That's going to be substitution. And if you just want to put sub, that's fine. 6 plus 1 equals 7. That is another example of substitution. If you are ever not sure of what a property is, what property is being used, a good guess is going to be substitution. Looking at the second one, I go from 4 times 2 to 8. That's just going to be substitution. There's no special property that says any number times 2 or anything like that. And then I go from 8 minus 8 to 0. Whenever you see a 0, it's usually a hint that it's a special property. And my two things that deal with 0 are additive inverse and multiplicative property of 0. And this says any number plus its opposite or any number minus itself will be 0. That is going to be your additive inverse. Any number minus itself is 0. And then I have 2 times 3 equals 6, nothing special. That's substitution. And then we have 6 plus 0 equals 6. I'm adding 0 to a number and it stayed the same. That is your additive identity. So not too bad. As long as we have our notes, we can kind of look and see what these properties are and see which ones are used to go from one step to the next.